from the outside, this is what you may look like, but on the inside,
Do this.
on the inside, you might have a little list going on. A couple little jagged edges, some nice rounded thoughtfulness, a couple of suppressed emotions that are just laying around, and then mom's warm fuzzy hug on top.
So this is our version of a 13-year-old girl and all of her emotions that we have to deal with.
Yes. Yeah. So we went through, at one point we were trying to make kind of like a face out of the bag, and we thought we had some eyes that were kind of looking into the soul, and it just kind of morphed into our little emotional baggage.
And the clackiness of it. So then we decided it had transitioned the full range of emotions from loneliness and sadness to pure happiness because of the joy and the frivolity in the light reflecting off of the CDs and the bounciness of the sock and the clackiness of the sound. So it had movement and sound, and we were happy at the end. So it was a full journey from happiness to sadness of the sculpture.
Playing with them. We just all sort of put this together at the same time. It all worked together. We talked about skiing. We were both skiing for the first time, and how that really is challenging. We talked about perseverance. Finally did it. So
that's the end result. They were thrilled after
they got to the
falling,
bottom of the mountain.
running into a tree, and they had grit and perseverance. And sometimes that's a part of play, that you got to persevere to get to the fun. And they did. And they stood up on two skis and skied.
Especially if your kids are doing it, you do it. But it all flowed here. Yeah, it was nice.
Everything where I put myself in a box and I was questioning whether I could break the materials or not, and ended up not doing it because I didn't want to break the materials and then not be able to give them back.
That's a couple of really beautiful ideas. We kind of said the same thing, because I said, well, maybe we should start with kind of brainstorming, but then it turned to, but maybe it doesn't really matter. One of our emotions that we came up with was flexible when we were just talking, and then it was this debate, was that is it or is it not? And then we kind of said, well, does it really matter? And maybe by making a list or so, I guess it depends on the grade level, but maybe by making a list on the board, we're pigeonholing them into these are what you have to choose from, where maybe if a kid did do flexible, maybe that's okay, or it is okay, but then maybe after that, maybe then you have a discussion on, okay, what fits and maybe what doesn't, or what, I don't know. Because I was thinking the same exact thing as you were.
But our kids have such,
They're not
a vocabulary deficits, enormous vocabulary deficits, that I really don't, other than saying,